Welcome to the Positive Spiritual Living Podcast, brought to you by Unity on the Bay. This is your positive path for spiritual living.
You're about to reward your body and mind with meditation. By having a daily meditation practice, these are the ways you are rewarding and blessing yourself. Before we begin our morning meditation practice, here are a few tips to get the most from your experience this morning. And now let's enjoy the magic of meditation together.
Good morning and welcome to our morning meditation here at Unity on the Bay. My name is Angela. I'm going to be the facilitator of this guided meditation this morning, in which we are going to be given the opportunity to get in touch with the feeling of being worthy, of being deserving of the good things of life and our divine gifts. Most people don't realize, but one of the greatest blockages to our spiritual evolution, to our spiritual awakening, is the unconscious belief that we are not worthy, that we are not worthy to be called the light of the world, that we are not worthy of the divine gifts that are available to us right now. We feel like there is something that we are not enough, or perhaps there is something that must be corrected before we feel worthy of it. And so in this guided meditation, you will be given the opportunity to get in touch with the vibration of being worthy by recalling events in your life in which you were feeling worthy. And not only that, we're going to also explore that on a spiritual path, spiritually speaking, our sense of worthiness is not derived by our accomplishments or lack of it, but by the essence of who we are. We are already worthy. And we're going to be exploring that in this guided meditation. So let us begin. So I invite you to lay down or sit down in a comfortable place. Let's take a deep breath together. Breathe in, hold it, and breathe out. Letting go of any thoughts about the future and the past. Allow your mind to become focused on the movement of the breath. Allow your physical body to relax. Relaxing the muscles of the face, the neck, the shoulders. Allow the shoulders to drop. And if there is any sense of burden, any heaviness, just relax. And continue to keep your awareness here in the present moment, allowing yourself to go deeper and deeper into relaxation. Just focus on a physical body. And if you notice any tension, just let go. Just relax. Allow your mind to become calm and to become still, and yet being fully present right here and right now. And I invite you to envision yourself in your favorite place in nature, wherever that is. Just envision yourself walking in this beautiful place and noticing all the beauty around you. Sounds of the bird, the sun and the wind touching your skin. And notice that when you are in nature, it gives you a sense of being close to the presence of the divine everywhere, within and without. And notice how soothing it is. And I invite you now to envision a time in your life in which you felt worthy. Maybe it was after some accomplishment or an event that made you feel worthy. I invite you to recall it and get in touch with the feeling of being worthy. Notice the vibration of being worthy. What does it feel like? Being worthy, being deserving. Now very gently bring to your awareness another time in your life in which you also felt worthy. You felt honored. You felt admired. Notice the vibration of it. Silently repeat to yourself, I am worthy. I am enough. I am perfect. This day, I choose to let go of any sense of guilt and shame, of not measuring up. I let go of them all, and I peacefully embrace the feeling of being worthy. I invite you also to recall a situation or an event in your life in which you felt loved. Just envision the details of it and what caused you to feel loved. Get in touch with the feeling of being loved. Notice the vibration of it. Now, up to this time, you have been looking for the feeling of being worthy or the feeling of being loved from outside of yourself. But this day, let it be revealed to you that your worthiness doesn't come from your accomplishments or lack of it. Your worthiness comes from your own essence. as already a divine being having a human experience. Your worthiness doesn't come from your human experience. It comes from the divine entity that you are, but have forgotten about it. The love that you're seeking outside of yourself also is already fully present right where you are, from within yourself. So allow yourself in this moment to tap in to the fountain of love within you, so that the love that you give comes back to you multiplied. The more love you give, the more love you receive. So get in touch with the feeling and the vibration of feeling deserving and feeling loved right here and right now. And realize that the more that you anchor your awareness into this vibration of being worthy and being loving, you open up the doors to receive that which is yours by divine right. As you feel deserving of good, good will come to you. As you give expression to the love within, love will return multiplied. And so we're going to spend a moment in silence, feeling worthy and deserving of love, of peace, of abundance, of all the good things that life has to offer. And notice how your vibration is changing right now. You're feeling uplifted. You're feeling confident. You know that you're not alone. And I invite you very gently to begin to bring your awareness back to the place that you are, back to your physical body, becoming aware of your own sense of presence. And whenever you're ready, very gently, you may open up your eyes. And welcome back. This guided meditation has been designed to help you on your daily practices to remove any sense of unworthiness and become very familiar with the sense of being worthy, of being deserving. It is by doing that you're finally able to open up yourself to receive that which is yours by divine right. To receive abundance, to receive love, to receive all the good things that are already yours. So I encourage you to listen to this video more than once, just to practice getting in touch with the feeling of being worthy. And always remember that your sense of worthiness is greater than your accomplishments or lack of it. So get in touch with the feeling of being worthy on a daily basis, and you will open up ways where there seems to be no way. I hope you had enjoyed this guided meditation. Feel free to share it with your friends. Having said that, from my heart to your heart, I see you in love and light. Thanks for watching. Namaste. I will be chatting with you in the WhatsApp group Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
This morning. You can support Unity on the Bay and this meditation experience by making a donation online using these simple instructions. Your support helps us continue to provide programming that helps the world live meaningful and abundant lives. We are so grateful for you. Come back to meditate with us every Tuesday and Thursday morning right here at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Namaste and many blessings to you.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of the Positive Spiritual Living Podcast, brought to you by Unity on the Bay, a spiritual community located in Miami, Florida. Unity on the Bay is supported by the generosity of its community. If you'd like to make a donation or learn more about Unity on the Bay, please visit unityonthebay.org. You can also follow Unity on the Bay on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for even more positive spiritual inspiration. Until next time, thanks for listening and many blessings. Namaste.